Namaste, beautiful gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyen. I know you probably didn't expect me to go on, but here I am. Because guess what? I have a message from Spirit. There is a lot that is about to happen. So I was intuitively guided to do this live. While I'm here, for those of you that are new to my channel, I do 5-card pulls during my readings. 5 cards for $25. I will post the link here. Welcome, everyone. Hi, my blessings is here. 777. Hey, Chris. Hey, Yola. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Rob. What's up? I am so excited to be here with all of you beautiful people. Yes, I am. This is an all signs reading, so you don't have to worry about where you are in your chart. This is for everyone. Hi, Riley. Happy Sunday. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and call on some help and let's get right into it. Okay, I have a feeling that this is going to be a long live. I'm calling air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Divine Masculine. I got this deck. It's brand new. And actually, this is my first time reading from this deck. So I may have to even look at the book and just see what's going on. Because this is like a ancient rune deck. And I love runes. I love using rune lightful. So let's see what's going on with Divine Masculine, right? A lot is happening, you guys, in the collectives. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy and see what's what. And in the meantime, in between time, if you want to also do a 5-card pull, I am down for that. If you're down for it, we have Perthrow. Okay? With Perthrow, we are going to find out what energy Divine Masculine is now tapped into. I am going to get my book, and we are about to see. Hello, salon41.org. Namaste, Empress. Elegant Empress. Cat Dow. Yay! You caught me live. For a lot of you that are not used to me being live, I am quite the personality if I do not say so myself. My lives are lit. Seriously, I always keep people entertained. That's for damn sure, right? If we're going to be here, we might as well make fun. Okay? It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Here we are. So, okay, tapping into Divine Masculine energy is like rolling the dice. Okay, that's what the Divine Masculine right now is rolling the dice with his life. This is what Perthrow represents. Search your memory for the answer. You have had experience with this issue before. You will be coming into a period of good luck. Ready yourself to receive luck by preparing a base of hard work. There is more than one way to solve the current problem. What is the current problem? Well, we already know what the current problem is. Right now, Divine Masculine is on the low, on the low vibrational, low density mode. So let's talk about this dice. Remember, I told you it's like rolling the dice. All right, so the dice fall where they may, but all is not purely fate. Will is strong and flows through the tree and changes the carvings to great things can happen when all combine. I am Perthro. So what Perthro is coming on the scene to let Divine Masculine know is that he needs to pierce through the illusions, right? Divine Masculine has been fond of betting or hedging his bets and playing betting games when it comes to his life and when it comes to reality. I don't think that has served him quite well. All right, including tossing the dice in stone cups, whatever the heck that means. But to keep it simply put, I really believe that this has been both entertaining as well for the Divine Masculine, but at the same time, it has also been a battle, a constant battle. All right, it's like Divine Masculine has become like the cosmic hoe. And I am not trying to be facetious when I say this. It's like Divine Masculine, every time you have a connection from a past life with a karmic, or whether it's a gifting relationship, it does not mean that you have to have romantic interest or romanticize the connection. Stop doing that. Okay? Stop it. I mean, we are all here to evolve. And I'm not trying to make you look like a bad person, because even Divine Feminine have played the role of being the masculine in the lifetime. And maybe she didn't get it right in that lifetime when she was under the guise of the masculine. We've all killed. We've all been killed. Okay. So this is not a bashing lie for you. This is really me just being truthful, raw, and anybody that knows me knows that I do have your best interest at heart. This is nothing personal. This is just the energy that I'm tapping into, and I am channeling what I am hearing, and I am saying what I'm hearing. So it's nothing personal. It's all love, right? Because we are all connected and we are all one. No man is an island. I am you and you are I. We are all reflecting like perfect mirrors. So what you choose to do or what you choose not to do, Divine Masculine, it doesn't only affect you, it affects all of us too, because we are all energetically connected in this. So it's a gift for you at this now moment, Divine Masculine, to make choices and to have awareness, because awareness right now will be your gift. It has always been a gift, but you haven't been using it. And because you haven't been using it, you've been led by your lower chakras. You've been doing things that benefit you and give you only instant gratification. And then once you get that instant gratification, then you're back into depression mode because you're not being your complete and your whole self. You're acting like a broken person. And the reason why you're acting like a broken person is because in theory, you really are broken, because you're not healing those deep core wounds that you've been dragging from lifetime after lifetime, from incarnation after incarnation. So those things need to be dealt with. And this is what Perthro is all about. Stop tossing things up in the air and stop rolling dice on life. Okay? When you run from your problems, when you run from Divine Feminine, you are in actuality really running from yourself. When we throw the dice, we think that an outcome is just by chance, right? We can shake the cup, we can shake the dice in our hands, we can aim and we can toss it with all of our strength, because we think that if we do that, we'll influence how the dice are going to roll, right? But when hindsight is 2020, can we really say that we have a pure chance of getting what we want when we do that? Of course not. Nothing is set in stone, Divine Masculine. Nothing at all. And that all that we experience is a mixture of fate. Coincidence? No. But I will say good fortune or luck if you believe in it. And I won't really say free will, but I will say free choice. So you can make the choice, you can make the decision. It's up to you. Let's go ahead and get your next card, Divine Masculine. All right, we got your next card. Your next card is Loki. You're now also in the Loki energy. Let's see what that's about. Develop your gifts of orientation and clear speech. Play more often. Laughter is God's given gift. There may be someone in your life that isn't what they seem. You think? I mean, come on. I'm sorry, you guys. Try a more lighthearted approach. Okay, Divine Masculine, you're around someone that is wearing a mask, and you know this, you feel this, you're intuitive. Okay, you know that the scales are imbalanced. Right now, you're being asked, Divine Masculine, to shift your thinking and your mind, and to trick your mind into thinking something totally different than what you've been thinking, because you've been doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, and you keep getting the same shit show. Okay, the same stuff, same shit, different day. It keeps happening because for whatever reason, I don't know what you think is going to happen when you keep doing the same things over and over and over again. Okay, Einstein even said it. If you keep doing things over and over again, expecting a different result, that is the number one sign of insanity. So it's time for you to be clear in your mind. Okay, Loki is part of the class of gods known as tricksters. You are being tricked by someone in your life, Divine Masculine, and we already know who it is. We can yell out karmic. Okay, we all know that this is the person that you're being tricked by. And although tricksters taught life lessons by tricking and shape shifting, which we know that the karmic does, okay, they're good at shape shifting, they're good at playing mind games, they're good at playing tricks and playing the fool, or simply just playing all the time, right? But I want you to not look at this person or this individual as being evil, okay? Because remember, they're only here to teach us a lesson, and it can be a righteous and mighty lesson indeed. But needs to be balanced. So, Divine Masculine, you can bring it back into balance. As a shapeshifter, these shapeshifters believe to be able to change into seals, women, fish, horses, and even horseflies, right? One of the things that I would like to say is that this card forbade and told you that not everything is what it seems and that you are dealing with a trickster. Now that you have this information, it's up to you what you choose. You know, there's a story of Frisia, and it talks about it more about how she was happily invited to a wedding feast. Okay. And Thor, the big warrior, began to shovel food through his veil at a great rate, prompting Primar to question Frisia's massive appetite. So trickster Loki answered, saying Frisia had starved herself in her eagerness for the coming nuptials. Unable to control his lust, Primar peeked behind the veil, only to be met by a set of fiery eyes. Definitely not fit for a maiden. So Primer questioned Loki about Frisia's eyes, and Loki responded that her eyes were red because she hadn't slept for 8 nights due to her excitement in meeting him. So finally, it was time for the ceremony. And the Jotnar brought the Malgener and laid it in front of Frisia's lap to sanctify her prior to the marriage vows. Thor then had his chance and grabbed his hammer and threw off his veil, revealing his true form. Premier was defeated, as were all his people. It is wise at this time, Divine Masculine, to take a leaf out of Loki's book and find a way to laugh at our troubles. There is almost always humor in any situation, and it is great if we find the humor in it. Should Loki call you, look to the lighter side of the situation. There is one, or there is smarter, brighter alternatives. So, the moral of the story is you don't always know everything, and everything is not always as it seems. Okay, Divine Masculine? So be careful because you have a Loki on the scene. That's your karmic. Let's get one more card for you, Divine Masculine. I feel like this is going to be just really one of the most beautiful readings because doing Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine combined, because a lot of things are happening, a lot of things are going on. If I haven't been able to say hello to those of you that have joined me, hello, namaste, Astra, or Ad Astra, which means to the stars, which is where most of us come from, right? We have Veg Vizier. Hope I'm saying this right. That's what it looks like to me. And I'm going to go ahead and read that. For those of you that just joined, this is a new deck. So I am reading from the book because I don't want to do you a disservice. I'm also adding some things along with it. But this is for the Divine Masculine reading at this moment. Just tapping into the energy just to see what type of energy he's in, right? So it says, we are never truly lost unless we choose to be. We each have a purpose, God's given gifts and directions to fulfill that purpose, even in direct or the dearest of times. Know that you are loved and protected. You can find your way, even if the way seems hidden to you. So right now, this represents Divine Masculine going through a storm, okay? In the collective, Divine Masculines are going through a storm, whether it's spiritual, physical, mental, financial, okay, emotional. But the storm has a capability of every color. It colors everything. And in a rage of blankness and sharp white cloud, it erases what was and is. And I fear for what will be. I trace this power, the lines of meaning, and I fear my loss no more. So basically, Vejivar, or however you say ding dang on name, it's a tongue twister, is an Icelandic rune symbol of great power. So it's like kind of like what the Apostle Paul said, when I am weak, I shall say that I'm strong. Divine Masculine is at a weak moment, okay? He's dealing with someone who's not who they say they are, and Divine Masculine is not even being who he is or she, because remember, we're dealing with polarities and we're dealing with energy, not gender specific. So at this moment, it may not be like the best moment for Divine Masculine, but it's never a loss. It's never a loss, you guys. If it doesn't teach you something, then yeah, it could seem like it's a loss, but it's up to you to get the lesson from it. Whether it teaches you something or not is your choice. It's not because it wasn't there or the opportunity didn't present itself. Okay? It's our perspective. It's the way that we choose to look at it. If you're looking at someone that is possessing you or that is controlling you, it's up to you to set those boundaries and say no more. I'm not going to allow for you to control me, right? Divine Feminine sure couldn't control you, but it seems like a lot of the Divine Masculines are entering into partnerships and relationships, okay, karmic relationships where these things are being done. So that does come to the conclusion for the reading for the Divine Masculine. My advice is to tap into your unknown confidence and have courage to really stand up and to man up. And the moment that you do that, you'll know exactly where you're going. You won't no longer feel like you're lost. All right. Yes, Henny, you can do 5-card pull. I will drop the link here for those of you that are interested. Let's turn this up. Let's do it. I would love to do 5-card pulls while I'm in the middle of doing this. This makes it more exciting. Right? Hi, GT. Thank you so much. Yes, Faye. A lot of our divine masculines are regressing and going into this childlike phase because this is the inner child, you guys, that need to be healed. And a lot of them are not fully awakened to that. You see, a lot of us divine feminists, we are awakened to that because a lot of us have been on our journeys for a while. And even for some of us that haven't, we realize that that inner child needs to be loved. Hey, love my snuggle bear. I miss you, girl. It's been moons since I've last saw you. Welcome, honey. I'm so excited that you're here. All right. So yeah, Henny, you can ask the question in PayPal. Put your question in PayPal and I will answer them through the 5 cards and I will pull them for you. Okay. Let's get into the divine feminine. Let's see what is going on. You guys, a lot is happening. Okay. I feel it just in the collective. Divine masculine's trying to find his way, but he keeps on covering himself in that quicksand. He can't move too quickly, you guys. And this is what I want to explain to a lot of us divine feminists. We really want divine masculine to be able to get out of the quicksand. But you know, if you move too quick, you'll sink further, right? So he has to slowly be guided by source on how to move in a strategic way out of the quicksand because divine masculine is sinking because he's wanting to get out and he's wanting to come fast, but he has to use strategy to get out of the quicksand. And that's just metaphorically speaking. Okay. Okay, no problem, Henny. I'm going to go ahead and go into divine femme and what's going on. Okay. Divine Fan, let's see where you are in your energy. Let me go ahead and shuffle this deck because I did do a reading earlier with that deck. And I'm well acquainted with this deck because I use this deck every day at work. This is the numerology deck, and this is one of my favorite decks to use. Let's see where direction you're going, Divine Femme. Okay. All right, Henny, I got your payment. Soon as I pull the first card, I'll be more than happy to go ahead and answer your questions. Actually, let me look at that real quick. 1 second, you guys. Oh, that's okay. You can put your question here, honey. No problem. And I just want to forewarn you guys, please, if you're wanting to do a 5-card pull, please get this in now. Please, and please. Because you don't know, the last 4 lives I've done, there have been questions coming in after my live. And I am so busy, you guys, that I literally have to squeeze it into my schedule to do those readings. And I don't want to have to do that. I had to do that yesterday, and it took me the whole of the day before I was even able to get the person they're reading, just because I had other readings and rituals and workings and things like that I was doing. And I really will just be so elated if you guys can just go ahead and get that in right now. And we just will do it in the order received. And that way, when I'm done, I'm done. Okay. All right. You're welcome. All right, Henny, you can go ahead and drop your questions here. And then I'll go ahead and do it while I'm doing the reading. I'm going to go ahead just so, because I love to go with the flow. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, you're a Gemini. He's a Virgo. Yes, we are in a third-party relationship. We are in high school sweethearts, almost 27 years. When will he come home? He keeps saying, we're really close. Okay. Hi, Tasha. All right. Okay, honey. All right. Let me see if I can answer this for you. I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 cards from the numerology deck, and then hold on 1 second. I'm about to pull tarot to answer that question for you. because tarot answers questions like that much better. But I'm still going to just fill the energy out with this, okay? Wow. Okay. So some cards fell out while I was shuffling. Okay. We have rebirth. 1, 6, that's 7. All right. That could be 7 weeks or that can be 7 months. All right. But there is a rebirth that is happening in your relationship. And when there is a rebirth, Henny, that means that there is a transformation that is taking place. And I know that you probably are familiar with the butterfly and the caterpillar and how it starts in its chrysalis first and then it moves on to becoming a caterpillar and then eventually a butterfly, right? Once it comes out of its cocoon. I feel like right now you guys are still in your cocoon stage of the relationship. I really sense that definitely within 7 months, but it could also be 7 weeks too, depending on the work that you do. Really, it's not even about time, Spirit is telling me. It's more about vibrational alignment, you guys. And I really want you guys to fully understand, and understand that. It doesn't have anything. You are a multidimensional being. You are not factored by time. Okay? What is true of God is also true of you too. You are not factored by time. So it really isn't a time frame, but just for 3D purposes, we're going to say within the next 7 months. That is really what I'm leaning strongly on because this rebirth is now taking place. And we have to allow for it to organically evolve into what it is going to be for you. You also have pride. Your divine masculine or your divine counterpart is still dealing with the issue of pride. Pride is connected also with the ego, and we all know that the ego is not your amigo. Okay? So he is learning to destroy the ego completely and to have more compassion. Okay? Compassion is what is needed. That is the key. And I want you to, if you stop looking at the time, it'll go by a lot faster and you guys will be back together in no time. Because if you keep watching the clock is going to keep ticking. Trust me, I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Let me go ahead and pull from tarot for you, Henny. We already got 3 cards down because those are the 3 that fell out and Source told me to stick with it. And who am I to argue with Source, right? I'm like, okay. So let's go ahead and get your other 2 cards. But he's coming. That's for darn sure. And you know what? I speak about Neville Goddard all the time, but I listened to him last night and I was really shocked. His ass was stuck in a marriage for 16 years. 16 years. And he wanted out of that marriage. Okay? And so he started to just see the end result. Forget how it's going to happen. Just focus on the why, Henny, when it comes to you and your divine counterpart. Yes, it can be sooner. You know why it can be sooner? If you start looking at the end result, feeling like he's there, cooking him food or whatever you used to do when you guys were together, start doing that now. Okay, as if he's already there. Imagination is key, you guys, to all of this. You are the musician, Henny. You got the musician card. The musician card has a lot to do with imagination. You are the magic. There is nothing that is outside of you that is more powerful than who you are. You are the effect on the effect of when he's coming. Okay. Now, you keep seeing his faces because he's on his way. You can will it to be tomorrow, Henny, and he could be knocking on your door tomorrow. Hello, Dr. Pillington. It could be tomorrow if you will it to be. You control this. Okay. It's not even so much dependent on divine masculine as opposed that it's dependent on you. because you hold the power to this. This is what you want. This is what's coming. You got the 10 of Cups. This is the happy family. This is all of your desires and all of your dreams coming true. The cards don't lie. You got the 10 of Cups, honey. The 10 of Cups is staring you right in your face. Don't you see it on the screen? So get into the vortex, get into the vibration of that. The way that you control it is keep the emotions of feeling the answered prayer and being content with him already being there. Don't look at it as him coming. Look at it as him already. It's mind psychology, honey. Okay, that's the only thing that's going to work, because that's working in the spiritual realm. That's the only thing that works in the twin flame journey, is working in the spiritual realm. You cannot do anything from 3D. If you do it from 3D, you're going to be very disappointed, because you're not going to get the results that you are seeking and you so deserve. Okay, and that does come to the conclusion of your reading. It's okay that he doesn't call you and he doesn't text you. My husband don't call me and it doesn't text me neither, but he shows stalk the hell out of me on social media. And sometimes he do call and sometimes he does text. It's crazy, but I don't concern myself with it. It's not, you know what? I don't care. I'm doing me. I'm living my best life. Okay. I'm in a whole nother relationship, and a loving, healthy relationship. And I don't even focus on what my twin does or what he doesn't do anymore, because I'm how can I say this? I'm content with my current lot in life. I have a man that loves me, a man that goes above and beyond for me. Like, there's nothing that my twin can do for me right now at this current moment, unless it's divine order that he comes back in at this moment. But right now, I'm living my best life, and I'm happy and I'm content with the way that things are now. So my advice to you is to be happy with how things are now. If you really truly want to be back into a 3D relationship and union with this person, you have to feel like as if he's already there. That's what you do to control it. All right. Let's go ahead and get into Divine Feminine and what steps she's taking and what is coming in for her and what the heck is going to happen. And then also, for those of you that have joined me, if you would like to do a 5-card pull, the link is here for you to do the 5-card pull. My moderators are busy, so I'm singling it alone. Let me go ahead and shuffle this deck, because I just read for Henny from this deck. I want to make sure it's clear. Yes, my blessings is here, 777. You are so right. Yes. Take your energy off of it. Yes. Because either one or two things is going to happen. Either he's going to show up, or God is going to bring you somebody that's going to knock you off your feet. There's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. I'm telling you, honey. God is never going to tell you to put down something that he doesn't have, or Mother, Father, God doesn't have better for you. And you have to believe that. You have to know that. I always ask. I asked before my baby and I got together that it would be my divine masculine or something better. You know what? I reshuffled this card. This card came out, reshuffled it again. This card came out again. All right, Divine Feminine, you're going through a rebirth. This is what's going on in the collective. We're all transforming. We're all going through this rebirth, this transformation. Thank you, Tasha. We're all phoenixes rising. We're rising from the ashes, okay? And this is what's going on. This is what is to be expected. This rebirth is something that we all are going through. Got your next card, Divine Femme? Yes, I do. Follow your dreams. What did I just tell Henny? I'm living my best life. Divine Feminine, live your best life. Do what it is that you got to do. Nope, never calling your twin flame in the physical realm unless you're doing it like in the higher realms. Yes, you can call your twin flame in from the higher realms only, 5D only. Okay, never do anything in the physical realm. I'm telling you, it will. The word I'm looking for, it will stall you. It will hinder you. It will behoove you to call in your twin flame and to reach out to your twin flame in 3D, especially when they are still working their shadow side and not doing the work. So everything, everybody that's on this live, please hear me when I tell you, because I'm speaking from personal experience. I've had 3D union 3 times with my twin. I know what I'm talking about, and I could have it now if I wanted to put up with the low vibration, and I don't. Okay, I can have it right now. I can be with my twin right now if I just Lord myself, and I won't. No, he has to raise to where I am. I've done that plenty of times, and guess what it done? Got me nowhere. So when you know better, you do better. He has to rise to where I am. And once you get to that point, it will not be hard for you to follow your dreams and do what you need to do and what you came here to do. Okay. Yes, let go of the control. And the reason why you want to let go of the control is because you guys, we don't know the deeper, dark issues that divine masculine is fighting through. Everything that you know about a person, but you really don't. God knows best. I know that that's a churchy saying, but it's so true. You Source energy knows exactly how we are made and what we're made of. And God has the best timing. God has perfect timing. And I believe within my heart of heart and through the depth of my soul that God knows what he's doing. And I don't have to worry about a thing. Have you ever noticed that when you worried about something in the moment that you let go, the thing that you were worrying about, it dissipated? It almost like as if it disappeared and vanished in thin air. And then you ask yourself, why was you worrying about that in the first place? That is how the twin flame union is. Like when I don't think about my twin, he texts me, calls me, he does everything that I've always wanted him to do when I was worrying about it. But when I was worrying about it, I was actually resisting. Okay. This is the law of attraction. When you worry about it, you resist. And what you resist, it persists. And so this is the reason why you let go of the control. This is the reason why you allow for the divine, since this is a divine orchestration anyway, okay? Source energy is the one that has pretty much put together this whole dynamic for us. We don't know better than the one that put it together and orchestrated it. So why don't we just go ahead and just allow for God to do what God does? And then what we need to do in the higher realms, do our work. Okay? When we do our work, here's the secret. If you really want to know how to get back with your twin flame, and this is how I was able to get with my twin flame, complete self and being completely content without that person. Be happy without them. That is what brings them back. The same thing that brought them into your life is the same thing that is going to take in order for them to come back into your life. When you were your happy and whole complete self and you didn't even know this person, that person was attracted to you. It was magnetic. You were magnetic. Okay? Go back to that point. Go back to that happy place. Go back to doing you. Because doing you will get you everything. But the moment that you start thinking about them and losing yourself in the process, not only will you push that person further away from you, but you'll keep on bringing experiences into your life that are pretty much like a cow. All the low energy stuff, though, not the good stuff. And maybe a combination of both, but majority of the bad stuff, right? And you don't want that. You don't want any soulmates coming and being twin flame walk-ins. I've already had that experience myself. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. See what I'm saying? All right, we have another person that paid. Give me 1 second. Gotta log in. Yeah, you guys, one thing that I can tell you is I woke the fuck up when my husband and I separated. I thought my son dying was going to wake me up. No. When my twin and I separated, that woke me the fuck up. That woke me up because I never felt when anybody had passed in my life, I've always done good with people dying. I never cried at funerals. I never did any of that. But when my husband and I separated and he left, I cried for a whole month. Like I just lost my baby. Like a part of me died. It's like when he left, he took a part of me with him because in reality, he did because he's the other half of my soul, right? I mean, when I say in every literal sense, we didn't have, well, he had a separate bank account, and I had a separate bank account, but we also had a joint account. We worked together. We did everything together. Everything together. I mean, my mother told me, she was like, you are going to run him off. You guys are going to not love each other because you guys are stuck up under each other all the time. Me and my husband, we didn't even care. I mean, we always we were best friends. So it was just, I didn't know what to do without him. I didn't know how to operate without him because I ran my business around him. He was my manager. He ran my office for me. He was my graphic designer. He designed all of my brochures, my logos. He designed my book. I mean, we really, truly was a power couple. And when he left, like my whole world came tumbling down. And I didn't even think that I was going to be able to come back from that. But with the help of God, I did. And now it's like, I couldn't even believe that I even felt that way. Like, how could I ever feel like someone is the end all, the be all of my life, and that my life revolved around that person? All right. So let me go ahead and shuffle this deck for Dr. Pillington. Give me 1 second. And let's see what's coming in because I know there's a lot happening for her in her life. Wow. Amazing. Follow your dreams. Follow, sis. That's what I'm telling you, because guess what? Your dreams is going to bring you everything you could ever want, everything that you can ever need. This is the number 13. 1 and 3 is 4, which deals with foundations. Your foundations are going to be solid. Your foundations are going to be strong for 2020. This is an amazing card to get because that means in 2020, you are going to be following your dreams. All right, for those of you that have commented, I'm not ignoring your comments. I'm just going to go ahead and get into the reading for her since she's paid, and then I'll get to your comments, okay? Your next card, man, this keeps coming out. Divine Feminines. This is like our anthem. We need to put this on a t-shirt or something. Rebirth. You're going through a rebirth and you're going through a transformation, okay? And this transformation is due to you following your dreams. Okay, following your heart of hearts in the deepest core of your being is what's going to bring you everything. I'm being intuitively guided to pull from another deck. Yes, I am. And the deck the spirit is telling me to pull from for you is the unicorns, the oracle of the unicorns. And I am told to pull 3 cards from here for you. This is one of my favorite decks. And the good and the bad thing about working at a metaphysical store is because I probably got almost every tarot deck that's up in there because I get a chance to sample the decks and I fall in love with so many. And this is one of the ones that I recently fell in love with. So let me go ahead and shuffle this for you, Joanne. Give it about 3 good shuffles. Okay. 1 more. Spirit, what is in the cards for Joanne? Please tell us what is in the card for Joanne. Okay, we got your first card. Nature, ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. Okay. So it's just basically telling you to be at your core, to ground yourself. When you're at this point, you're at 0 point. Everything and anything that you could be affirming or manifesting will come in when you are at this ground, um, 0 point. Okay. And if you're fully grounded, I know that you already know that. That's just extra emphasis. Oh God, the whole deck turned over just about. 1 second. What's the next card, Spirit? All right. Strength. Okay, so you're being challenged right now. Okay. It says this challenge will make you stronger. You will get through this on the other side. Look for the gift in this situation. So whatever you're going through at this particular now moment, it's saying that on the other side of this, you're going to be sitting pretty. There's going to be some type of gift that is going to come out of this not so great situation that you're passing through in your life at this time. Okay. And let's go ahead and get your last card. Again, for those of you that want to do a 5-card pull, please be able to get that in right now. Before I end this live, please and thank you. All right. You got magic. All right, Doc. You are magic. It's time for you to make a wish. Believe in miracles and just know that magic surrounds you. Something is about to happen. Something that you thought that wouldn't happen or couldn't happen. It's going to come into your life like almost like as a miracle, because it's going to be so daunting to you that the very thing that you actually asked for and prayed for is about to happen. Okay. It's going to be like as if it's a miracle when it does happen. Congratulations, because I feel like it's going to be coming soon, like within the next 90 days. All right. And that does conclude your reading. All right. So let me get back to you guys. I am coming. Okay. All right, TT. No, this is just the all signs for all signs. Gaming with Brianna, did a channeling with archangels, and they told me to envision the energy cord from my excuse me, from me to him as a cord with a plug going into him. And to picture myself, excuse me, you guys, pulling the plug. They told me to do it. Okay. No problem. Crystal Thomas. Yes. I decided to let go. And now he back, and you know what? Yes, I do. The more you love him, he loves. Yes, he's now going to meet your level or yes, yes, exactly. And we never lower ourselves for anybody. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Energetically, that's what you needed to do, gaming with Brianna. You needed to just let go, unplug, and just allow yourself to continue to be guided by your spirit guides and your angels. They will never steer you wrong. Trust me. I've disconnected from my divine masculine before too, and I choose not to do it anymore because each time I disconnect from him, it's only first of all temporary because it's not permanent. And then second of all, it grows back more intense and I can't handle it. So I don't do it anymore. I just be like, oh, okay. So you on my radar today. Have you changed yet? Oh, okay. You still on a low vibration? Talk to you later. That's pretty much how I deal with it. Yeah, so that's the end game, you guys. Thank you so much. My blessings is here, 777. Yeah, so let's get back into the reading. Have you been, Doc? You've been working on grounding? Cool. Yeah, the twin flame journey can get you off your rocker. Trust me, it can. It's not for the faint of hearts. This journey requires a lot of spiritual work. A lot. Did I say a lot? I mean a whole lot. Okay? A lot. A lot of spiritual work. All right. So the link is below for those of you that are wanting to do a 5-card pull for $25. And then let me go ahead and get back into what's coming in for divine femme, right? We talked about divine masculine at the beginning. Okay, we got the rebirth and we got follow your dreams. And then we also got the next card, which is surrender. Haven't we heard that enough though? Some of us are still wanting to cling on to the past, you guys. Let me tell you something. If you and your divine masculine are separated, you don't want that same masculine that you separated from. You don't. So stop thinking about the past. You don't want none of that. You want the new evolved, the spiritually evolved divine masculine. That's what you want. Source is telling you to surrender it to source right now. Just turn it over. Take your hands off of it. Take your hands off the steering wheel and allow for source to drive, right? Because once we do that, we have no choice but for good to happen. But when we influence it or try to coerce it or circumvent situations and circumstances, usually it comes back to bite us in our face. Usually it's only temporary. We might have just this one little spurt of this good little moment with divine masculine, intimacy, or maybe he may come over and take us to dinner or whatever the case, whatever breadcrumbs he chooses for the day. Okay. And then we're still stuck after divine masculine decides to ghost us again, wanting a full course meal. No, you guys, if you let the divine have it, not only will the divine bring you divine masculine to you, but he'll be his whole and complete self. And he will no longer be giving you these breadcrumbs or these rations of his love, right? He'll give you the whole gamut, the whole kick in the caboodle. And that's what you want. And this is the reason why you should continue to allow for source to work on divine masculine. All right, let's go ahead and get your next card, loves. All right, we got your next card, which is intuition. Into me, I listen. Listen to your inner voice, your intuitive self, your higher self. You're outside of you. They're inside, right? They're inside of you. You got all the tools that you need. And your biggest weapon in your arsenal is your intuition, your inner voice. Self. That's God speaking to you and through you. Okay? Let's go ahead and get your next card. All right, Spirit, what's the next card? This is a new deck, so bear with me. Had too many cards fall out. And then we'll move on from this deck after this last card, okay? All right, got your last card. It's time for you to have compassion for self. We already know you already have all of the compassion and the passion for divine masculine, right? Now it's time for you to have compassion for self. Pour back into your own soul, beautiful soul. Pour back into your own heart, your own love. Because this is what is needed at the time. It's no longer needed for you to love and dote on divine masculine because he has all the love right now and you have none, right? So it's time for you to turn inward and start pouring all of the compassion that you need for self into self. And that's the last of this deck. Let's go ahead and move on to the unicorn deck for Divine Femme. And then we'll go ahead and get into the energy oracle. I kind of like to clean up as I go, you guys, because I like order. I can't read if my whole altar is in disarray. No, it has to, everything has to be in order. Or I can't read. I can't channel. Okay, so we got the unicorn deck, and let's see what's the brighter side for this for all of us, okay? Because as I'm reading for you, I'm also reading for myself too. Because I am a divine feminine, regardless if I have moved on to a soulmate or not. It don't matter. I'm still divine feminine. I'm still doing my work, baby. All right. What is the first card for Divine Femme Source? What is the first card for Divine Femme from this deck? All right. Got your first card. Oh my God, the cards don't lie. We got rebirth again from a whole nother deck. Divine Feminine, I think you're getting the point, right? So reinvent yourself. This is what this is all about with the rebirth. Give life to your dreams and create a new reality. What did I tell you guys? I am so tapped in and turned all the way on in my God frequency. Didn't I tell you guys to leave the past behind you? Don't think about the old divine masculine and the way that things used to be and the way that things were, but to create this new reality. There's your confirmation right there. I know what I'm talking about, y'all. I be knowing. I already said that. We got your next card. Miracles. Miracles are, I'm telling you, they're abounding all around you, Divine Feminine. Okay? Remember I told you at the very beginning, for those of you that have been on since I have chimed in, I said a lot of things are happening. And amongst those things happening are your miracles, your highest good. These things are happening for you. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. And oh my God, if I cannot emphasize this enough, surrender the how. We don't give a damn about the how. We don't care how it comes about. All we care about is that it's coming. It's a coming, it's a coming, it's a coming. All right? We don't give a ding dang on how many angels it took to make it happen. If God had to call on 12 legions of angels to deliver divine masculine to our house, we don't care. We do not concern ourselves with the details, okay? Just focus on your why. Why? If you can just keep your attentions on why you feel like you deserve to be with divine masculine, then that's all you need. How it's going to happen, how it's going to come about, how the karmic is going to be removed out of divine masculine's life, how friends and family that influence the relationship and carried a large weight on the decision making and the decision factor for divine masculine, all of that is non-factors. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are already working with a team that's the majority, right? Because if you're working with source energy, there's more that is with us than there are that are against us, right? So we just need to just surrender it all and let those miracles happen, baby. Because they coming. They already here for most of us. Welcome, San Cajon. Let's get the next card. Oh, I told you guys when I chimed in at the beginning, I said this is going to be a long reading. I already felt it. I told you guys. I pre-warned you guys. It's a celebration. It is a celebration. Celebration time. Come on. You guys remember that? Wasn't that Cool in the Gang? All right, you guys. A positive outcome is here. It's assured. It's staring you right in the face. Welcome, Queen Bella. Welcome, Empress, and the beautiful baby in the oven. Yes, it's been a while. No, this is all signs. All signs. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. So this is about celebrating. Even though you may not see everything that you need to see right now, so what? So what? Celebrate anyway. Celebrate like it already happened or that it's already happening. Okay? That is the secret of getting into the vortex. The vortex I'm talking about, you guys, is the energy field, the field. Okay? The field that I'm talking about is the cosmic field of consciousness where everything is impressed upon. Okay? Our subconscious mind is connected to the universal mind, okay, which is source. If you are in that vibration of already having what you want, it has no choice but to show up. Trust me. The universe don't disappoint. I can tell you that. The universe don't disappoint because I am happy with my baby. I can sing every day. Magic. You are the magic. The magic is inside of you. Okay? You are what makes the magic work. The magic can't work without you. Okay? So show up for your own parade. Don't rain on your own parade by being a Doubting Thomas or a Doubting Thomasia. No. Celebrate. Celebrate your own victories before they even come. Namaste, Desire 66 2002. Wow, I love that. And yes, you have been following me for a very long time, Beverly. You've been following me from the very beginning. And I'm so glad that you've changed because you know what? This spiritual journey, this twin flame journey has changed my life too, you guys. It really has. Namaste. You guys, it's going to take patience. We all know that. You got patience. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your damn self, right? You know, sometimes we can have all the patience in the world for other people on the outside, especially when we want to just manifest that desirable love or that desirable one that we love. But what about you? What about loving you? What about giving yourself the same compassion that you give to others? Be patient with yourself. Okay? And let's get one more card. For those of you that have just joined me, I am doing 5-card pulls. Okay, please get them in now. I really honestly don't mind doing them while I'm on the live. I prefer to do them while I'm connected to you guys than as opposed to having to do it when I'm already off the live. All right, so here we go. It's no coincidence that these things are coming back full circle. Even when I did the reading for Dr. Pendleton, we got strength again for the collective, for the divine feminine. All right. It says this challenge will make you stronger. You will get through this to the other side and look for the gift in this situation. What's the gift in this situation in the twin flame journey, you guys? We get closer to the divine. Like the divine masculine, he's shaking us to awaken us. He was a catalyst in our spiritual springboarding to excel and to ascend, right? That's the gift. It's $25 right there. It's right by the link by the crystal ball. $25 for 5 cards. And the link is above, like 4 comments above, honey. Yes, patience is not easy, okay? It's an art. It is an art, honey. I'm telling you, sometimes I be saying, Source, who do you think my name is? Joe Bat? I stopped doing that because problems still tend to come after I said that. So I'm like, no. I'm not even going to ask that question anymore. But yeah, sometimes it does require that you have the patience of Job. Okay. Before Job got a chance to hear about one report, another report was coming about a disaster before he even got a chance to even process what the hell was happening in the first place. You don't want to be in that situation, because I've been there before and it's not pretty. So we need to have patience, because in the patience, we allow ourselves to heal. Divine masculine is healing, we're healing. And that's the reason why we're in separation. If you really want to know, if you want to cut the crap and get to the spiritual aspect of why anyone that's in separation with their twin flame, why you're in separation, is not only for them to heal, it's for you to still heal too, because you have deep wounds and you have things that need to be triggered to come up to surface, so you can heal, so you can ascend. You can't ascend being heavy. Your body has to be light. That's the reason why we move into our light bodies. There's so many layers to us, you guys. There's so much more that meets the eye that I really can't get into in depth on this reading. But one day, trust me, and it will be soon, I will get into the knit and grit of all of the dynamic for you, and I will break it down by layer, because that's what it is. It's like peeling back layers to self, because we are multidimensional beings. So if you are in separation at this now given time and you're in non-communication with your twin, it is because they are healing and you are healing too. Okay? We're mirrors. We reflect perfectly. Well, Bobby, I really don't consider what I do voodoo. Okay? I don't really like labels. What I do, I feel like is more of because I work with energy more so than I work with. I mean, I do work with the elements too. I work with a combination of a lot of things, and I don't just use rituals. I actually call and I do invocations as well, which I know people do that in voodoo, but they do more incantations than invocations. Let's just put it that way. But to answer your question in a matter of fact way and to just be direct with you, I've been doing shamanic healings now. God, because I've been doing candle work and all this stuff for years, but really on a professional level for the last 6 years, 7 years. I hope that answers your question. I'm not a witch doctor, please. Okay. I'm a naturopathic doctor. Gaming with Brianna. Yeah, and I get people just want to know, but I am no. I don't even consider myself a witch. I don't. I do rituals, yes. I do candle work, yes. I do spells, if you want to say that is spell work, yes. But as far as going and calling myself a witch and all of that, no. I mean, I really feel like a lot of us, we get so wrapped up into wanting to be identified with titles and man construct of what it is. I'd rather not be called anything at all, to be quite honest. Just call me a child of God, because I'm doing God's work. I'm helping people to put themselves back together and to remember who they are in the first place and why they came here. So call me a healer if you want to call me anything. All right. I don't do witchcraft, okay, for one. And everything that I know how to do, in all respect to the spiritual realm, everything that I do, I was taught directly from my archangels. I was taught from angels, not humans. Susan, how I found out what I was supposed to be doing is through trial and error. Um, First of all, voodoo was put on me in my marriage. I kept losing babies. And I kept going to shamans, healers, psychics. I went to almost any person that had a damn title in the healing arts, and no one was able to help me. And one day I came home and I cried literally, and I just asked God to take my life. I'm like, why in the fuck am I here? If I can't get nobody to help me and I'm supposed to be a child of God, and God, you are allowing all this to happen to me, a Christian at the time, by the way, then why am I here? I'm a Christian because I was supposed to be cloaked in your protection. I was supposed to be cloaked in your love. And all of a sudden, this is a true story. I'm not exaggerating, and I don't care how profound it may sound, but this is the truth. Michael the Archangel's sword went flying across my room, and I saw it. And I'm like, whoa, hello, how are you? Can you help me undo this voodoo? And that's how it all started. And Michael was like, yes, that's what I'm here for. And so Michael's the one that showed me how to do the rituals and how to remove the voodoo off of me. Right. And Michael could have just basically took it away himself, but he showed me because he told me that I was going to be helping others. And here I am. I do. I don't put voodoo on people. I take voodoo off of people. Okay. Yay, I'm so excited. Yes, let's get up to the hundreds. You guys also don't forget to like. So that will give me more of exposure too on YouTube for people to come to watch this video as well. Um, and Susan Chase, how do you know what you are meant to do healing wise? Also, someone paid. I haven't forgotten about you, the person that just paid me. Want to let you know, okay? Um, to know what to do healing wise, I'm a medical intuitive. So I'm intuitively guided on what a person needs far as healing is concerned. And really, honestly, a lot of you, majority of you, are already tapped into your third eye and your sixth senses anyway. All of my clients, they choose their services, they choose the readings, and I just do it for them because I know that source and their spirit guides have put us in alignment for it to happen. And there has been times that someone has picked out a ritual and I've said, no, that's not the ritual that you need. You need this one because based off of what you told me, you need this one. This will be a lot stronger for you. There has been those times, but really honestly, you guys are so intuitive, especially the divine feminines. 90%, 99% of you already know exactly what you need. So it really isn't me. I'm just a tool. It's usually you guys, and I just basically help you from that point. Thank you, Queen Bella. Yes, you're right, Tracy. A lot of people have, but I've put my foot down. They don't do that no more. Yes, I love Michael. Michael is amazing. Is it still buffering, you guys? Are you guys able to still hear me clearly? Please let me know. Oh, no, it's okay, Susan. All right. Okay, okay. Let me go ahead. There's another reading. There's another ring I got to do, you guys. There's two more readings I have to do. Cynthia. All right, log in. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle these cards and get into it. Cynthia, I'm about to do your 5-card pool. All right, let's do this. Cynthia, I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards from the unicorn deck for you that I'm about to shuffle, clearing the deck for you. And then there's another deck that I have never used on a live. I used it this evening for myself. It's a Liam Renard deck. I love this deck. And I'm going to use that because Spirit told me to pull from that for you as well, okay? So here we go. So Cynthia, you're being told by Spirit to have patience. I know you want what you want right now, but you're going to really appreciate divine timing in this situation, and you're going to thank Source why you didn't receive what you wanted earlier, okay? It's divine protection. Divine protection is your blessing, dear. What is... Okay, before I even got a chance to say it, and it fell on the floor. Okay, your next card is Sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. Looks like someone's going to be going on a retreat really soon. Or maybe you just need to go into meditation and go within. I feel like you're going to receive your download codes and that Source has a message waiting for you. All Source is waiting for you to do is turn within so you can get that message. And it's in regards to your union. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and get that next deck that I was telling you about that I'm going to pull from for you. So we got 3 cards that Source told me to pull from this deck for you. Okay. There we go. And I may need, I'm definitely going to need the book for sure. Because this is a very new deck. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know, because I see on my phone is buffering, but on my computer it's gone. So, all right, what is the first card? What is the first card? Oh, we got your first card. Wow, this is like the Tower. Okay. Let's get your second card. Wow. That's your second card. Okay, I see that it's buffering too. Bobby D, who are you talking to? Because I'm not understanding you. And Spirit doesn't talk like that. Spirit is very loving. You must be talking to someone else. Know the divine's voice. The divine will never tell you that you're full of it. Okay, and we have the woman here. Let's go ahead and get this interpretation for you, beautiful. All right, so number 19 is the Tower. It's also known as the 6 of Spades, Cynthia. So the Tower is a strong building or vantage point, a guard tower, or a lookout post. It can be a business headquarters or any type of municipal or official building. The tower provides protection, from unseen enemies. It also represents someone or something old. With the anchor, it's an impregnable fortress or an unbreakable shield. With a book, it becomes a safe place to hide. Paired with the letter, it represents a business letter or official message. So we have none of those. We're just going to say that this is a place, this is a structure, okay? This is a foundation between you and another person that looks very solid. Do you see that? Let's get your next card. You got the bouquet. Woo, girl. The bouquet? Someone's going to be giving you flowers, my dear. This symbolizes love. I do know that. A gift of love or a token of affection. The bouquet is all about happiness and feeling appreciated. This card indicates romantic gestures, invitations, pleasant surprises, and thoughtful gestures. With the tower, it represents positive recognition at work or recognition via the law. And it also means recognition and happiness and love and good luck. So, honey, your divine partner, your counterpart, is going to recognize this love and bring you a gesture of love. This is a good sign that this pretends for you, dear. Okay? This is amazing. All right? And then you got this last card. You got the lady. But on here it says the gentleman, but it's a lady on here. Okay. So maybe this is pertaining to a man that is in your life. And this represents the person that you're doing the reading on. Okay. But this represents their masculinity, their potency, their male energy, and initiation. So this person is going to be initiating something with you. Okay, with all three of these cards together, your person is going to be initiating love, bringing you honor, and bringing you peace and harmony. And that is you don't understand? Huh? You don't understand that your divine counterpart is going to be making a love offer to you that's solid? Okay. That's what it represents. The cards don't lie. Okay. This person is going to come in with a solid offer. Maybe in times past, the offers aren't solid, but this time it will be. That's what I get from your reading. Okay. There's also someone else. You're welcome. There's someone else to pay. Michelle, I'm coming. All right, Michelle, I'm about to do your reading, love. I got someone else that paid too. Bear with me. All right. Yes, you, Empress. Let's do you. Okay. Same thing. I'm going to do the unicorn deck and then we'll go back to the Lemonade deck. It's like Spirit is really favoring these two decks for the 5-card pulls. One moment, you guys. I had a small mishap happen. Coming. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and shuffle this deck. Turn these cards back around. All right, here we go. It's all about you, Shell. Hey. I love when you guys make it live and make it lit. It really, really, truly makes my day. I swear. I love when I have people on here that match my energy because I'm high energy already. I'm a Cancer. So if you look at Kevin Hart, I'm the female version of him, but I'm not as funny. Okay. That's I missed that calling. Kevin can go ahead and take it from there. All right, Shell. What are your cards? All right, you got your first card is expansion. Okay, Source is expanding your territory. You're going to grow in 2020. This has happened. I feel like it's already in the beginning stages. It's telling you to spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you are made of, right? I feel like you have, Michelle, so much to offer and so much to give. Right now, I feel like the support that you need is going to come to you, but you need to ask for it because you have the support card. Okay. See that? All the support that you need, you just got to ask. And it says to get more rest and nurture yourself. Start listening to your body at the first signs of when it needs sleep. Source told me to tell you. Don't fight it. Make sure that you go to sleep. And you know, sometimes in our rest we get divine counsel. We don't always have to go into meditation in order to get that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and go into the next deck, and we're going to pull 3 cards for you there. And this is a new deck, and I am going to have to look up what it means, trust me, because it's very new. I wish that my moderators are on to kind of control what's going on. I don't know what happened to Bobby D, but flow of what we're doing here. You got the gentleman, which represents the divine masculine. Okay. I need some new moderators. Anybody want to be a moderator? Seriously, as much as I go on, this is your next card. Okay, that's the fox. You got to be careful with the fox because some sneaky stuff goes on when the fox appears. Okay. Can someone type in that they want to be a moderator and I'll choose who I want to make my moderator because I need moderators. Jeez, all these cards fell out. Please and thank you. Do I have any volunteers for moderators? Your card just flew out. Gee, Louise. It's your last card, too. Let's see. All right. Done. Definitely. There you go. Desire 66 2002. You're my moderator. You're one of my moderators. All right, let's go ahead and get your reading, lovely. And I have one more. You guys, if you're looking for a 5-card pull, this is my last call. This is my last post. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yes, his defense mechanism is very negative, Divinity T. I agree with you. That's the reason why I need my moderators on here because I was really confused about what his energy was and what he was saying. All right. Just the role of a moderator is just to control the energy in the chat for me while I'm doing the reading, because I couldn't entertain Bobby or be able to address his concern in his totality because of doing the readings. So that's what a moderator does, is just basically there to filter out what's not supposed to be there and to bring things to my attention that's happening that I'm unaware of. I know, Shell. It's like I'm up here, like, I had one, two, three cards fly out my hand for you. These last three cards, and I'm like, what is going on? This is so weird because you guys, we have different polarities for the card because this is really the lady, even though you see a man on the card. Isn't that interesting? That's the lady card. All right, so this could represent you. Um, and if you are the female, it says that it also can represent a female that you're reading for, but we know that it's you, Shell. It says that this also represents femininity, fertility, female energy, and receptivity. I feel like right now you're being really open and receptive. And the lady with the key suggests the woman who holds the answers you seek. But I don't really feel like it's someone that is outside of you. I feel like it's you. But whatever the case is, this represents the wisdom that you have. Although there's a man on the card, I don't know what their rhyme and reason is for that, but maybe it could just be representing the fact that you have balanced polarities, both your yin and both your yang in balance. Okay. You're very in touch and in tune with yourself. You know who you are, and you hold the answers, you hold the key. You're not one to look much outside of yourself. Okay. And next we have the fox. It could be that you're a foxy lady. I'm picking that up too. But let's see more on the Lemonard level. Okay, so it says this represents survival, the fox, cunning or taking advantage. It also talks of things going on out of sight. Okay. The fox is trickery or an imposter, someone who isn't being honest with you. So, right now, this is coming up because someone is not being honest with you, but in your wisdom and in your femininity, you already know that. You are already on it. So therefore, no one is pulling a wool over your eyes. How you doing? Okay? No one is pulling a wool over your eyes at all. So, with that being said, let's get to your last card. I knew it. I knew that you knew. I already know that you knew. Okay. So your last card, it says the Sith. Okay. So this is the Jack of Diamonds as well. Let me go ahead and put it here so you can see. This is the Sith. All right. So the Sith indicates sudden change. Something is being severed when this card appears. The undergrowth is cleared to make way for fresh green shoots. It also indicates surgical precision with the heart. So deep into this, it shows that there is a severing of a relationship. And so therefore, the divine is doing a severing of ties when it comes to your heart because this person hasn't been true to you. Okay? Hmm. I sure hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I believe it's a good thing because you know what? God is getting rid of what is not supposed to be there. So, what and who is supposed to be here can come in for you. And that does come to my conclusion of your beautiful reading, Empress. All right. And let's see, there is another. There's two more. Hannah. I'm coming, Hannah. I'm about to do your 5-card pull for you, dear. Okay. Again, let me shuffle. You're welcome. You're also a goddess too, and you are in your power, honey. I feel it. You are truly in your power. This is why it's happening. You need a God. Trust me. God, you know what? God told me this before. God told me you don't need a man, you need a God man. And I got me a God man now. I got me a God man. I'm not concerned at all. At all. That prays for me on a daily basis and does anything that I want. Yeah, anything. Trust me. It's all about going into your sanctuary, going within, meditating. Okay, you may even want to do some yoga, is what Source is telling me. But take time away from the world. Go into your Zen, okay? Your peaceful moment. That is what it's called for. Polarity. You need to balance your yin and your yang. Light worker until I started realizing I had a dark and shadow side too. And what about that side? Do I just ignore that? No, you have to work both your shadow and your light, your yin and your yang, bringing those things into balance so you can integrate your shadow side. And from the shadow side, transfer and transmute and transcend into the light. And there can be no light without dark. Okay. And it's asking you to understand, understand, and overstand the love of polarity, which we also can call duality as well. Okay, it's the same difference. Hi, baby girl. Doing good. Hello. Thank you so much. You're beautiful too. Thank you. Love you too. Happy New Year's to you as well. All right. And let's go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Lemonade deck. Let me go ahead and shuffle. I'm going to do 3 times the charm. And then let's go ahead and pull your cards, Hannah. And then we'll get to the last reading. Oh, got your first card. The Tower. Hey, the Tower is a good sign in this deck. This card just flew out. Your second card just flew out my hand. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh. This is your second card, and I will tell you in just a moment what that card is, okay? Let's get your third card. You're welcome. All right, what is Hannah's last card? Source, what is Hannah's last card to go with this already here? Complete her spread, making it concise and true. Wow. That is how Source completed your deck. All right, so let's go ahead and let me read. First and foremost, I already know that this means stability, okay? I already know this means solidarity. It can be with a person or it can be with a thing. We'll get deeper into it as I read what these other cards are here for. You got the Clouds, which is the King of Clubs, okay? That's your second card, the Clouds. All right, so the cloud symbolizes worries and clouded vision. They can also represent confusion, depression, and moodiness. Troubles are approaching or receding depending on the surrounding cards. If clouds appear to the left of a card, your period of uncertainty is passing. Well, let's just say that yes, This was to the left and it is to the left of the tower. So you are passing through and your worries are receding at this moment, Hannah. Okay. Your period of uncertainty is passing as well. So you are exiting out of a situation that deals with this particular situation. And we're going to get to if it's a person or a thing by your last card. Okay. Your last is the crossroads. You're at the crossroads. This card represents decisions, dilemmas, problems, several different alternatives that lie ahead of you. Which one do you choose? The card challenges you to take a different path. It represents advantages and disadvantages, and choices to be weighed out. So right now you have a decision that needs to be made because you could be in a period of where there were cycles, addictions, or complacency that needs to be broken. So right now, I feel like this has more to do about you than a person. This is about, and it could involve a person that you need to break a bad cycle with. Okay. This is what Source just told me. But it still boils down to you, Hannah. You being the stronger person, you making a decision to break cycles with people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Okay. And that does come to the conclusion of your beautiful reading. So your reading is about breaking cycles. All right. So in the last person that I have, Eliana, my beautiful Eliana. I hope I'm saying your name right. I sure hope I'm saying your name right. And if I'm not, please forgive me. Even though it's too late because I've already chopped and screwed it up. I am sorry. Okay. Let's go ahead and shuffle your cards, Ayana. Yes. All right. So, unicorn deck first, in that order. And then we'll go ahead and get to the Laminar deck. All right. Again, one more time. Last call for 5-card pool. You still have time. Eliana, is that right? Did I say it right that time? Eliana? Please let me know. Because next time I want to address you right. Okay? All right. Thank you, and thank you. Okay. well, Eliana, let me say something. You are definitely a goddess. Okay. You're in your goddess power. You're in your goddess energy. So the is asking you to honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty and love every part of you. You are truly in your power. Honey, you're exactly where you need to be in order for divine masculine to come in, because you're intuitively guided, you're being intuitively directed, and there's no coincidence that you have the intuition card. Okay? Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. I was going to use divination to persuade a particular situation for myself today. And you know what I did? I consulted the tarot. And I'm glad I did not do the ritual because the tarot told me that if I did this ritual, that I was going to be pouring my energy into something that was not going to be fruitful. I was going to get results because I was going to win by the power of my power by bending another person's will. But in the end, I was not going to get everything that I wanted. So I am sharing this with you to tell you you have your divination tools, you have trolls, you have your oracles, you have all the things that you need in your repertoire, okay? For you to be victorious and for you to have the life that you want to create for yourself. And so today, because I could have just done it, usually I don't do tarot before I do divination or before I do rituals or whatever, spell work. But today, my angels was like, Tyann, you know what? Don't become like most people that have power and abuse power and not, consult divine guidance before you do it because it may not be the desirable outcome that you want. And sure enough, I listened to my angels who are always lovingly leading and guiding me. And I was like, oh, hell no. I am going to definitely make sure that I listen because this is not the desired outcome that I want. I like Kindle. Kindle is amazing. That's a beautiful name. You see what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into your other 3 cards from the other deck. But yeah, you continue to keep on keeping on because I feel like you're right where you're supposed to be. In the grand scheme of things, you're going to win regardless. And that's what my cards told me. Tyann, you're going to win regardless because you're Tyann. You're going to win regardless. You don't got to influence nothing. Just let it happen. Let it happen naturally and organically. All right, source. Now there's a card that's flipped around. All right, source, please clear the energy from these cards so we can get a beautiful energetic read for Eliana. Okay. That card wanted to... Card wanted to come out. Got the number 11 on it. Twin flame energy is what I'm feeling. It has something to do with your twin. All right. Oh, God. Okay. I'm learning this deck. I'm learning this deck as I'm reading for you guys. I don't know all the cards, but I'm starting to. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. And this is the last reading. All right. So the first one is number 11 and number. This is the one I said. I feel it and I know it. Okay. The whip signals tension, quarreling, trouble, and strife. So there's quarreling and trouble between you and your twin. And if you're currently not fighting, that certainly is the energy that you guys are in at this now moment. Okay. It also symbolizes punishment and abuse. Repetition is key with this card. Violence and aggression are, but also vigor and energy. The whip can induce pain, but when paired with the heart, it also represents lustful sex. Okay. So, this could be beauty or this could be pain. Oh, no. I hope this is shit. You guys, I hope this doesn't go off. Okay. All right. I caught it in enough time. So this represents for you, It suggests that it could be vigor or energy as well. We're going to determine what this is for you when we go through the reading for the other two that are laid down here, because that's how the Laminar works. Okay. All the cards tell the story. You got the writer, definitely is your twin. Okay. Now, this is basically a person who is a kind person, bearing news or a message. He represents swiftness. So this person is coming in very fast, agility and updates and feedback. He can be a eligible young man or the other man. I feel like he's the eligible man in your case. But the writer brings good news into your life, including renewal and improvement. I feel like this person is coming back because they were in this energy, but they're writing in a renewed, in a transformed manner, and they're going to be loyal to you because this is the dog, which is number 18. I told you guys a lot is happening in the collective. A lot of these divine masculines are awakening. All right. They're coming to their senses. The dog represents a friendship, loyalty, a faithful companion, someone to be trusted, and a best friend. It denotes neediness and dependency. So he's coming back with a codependency. Okay. But he's going to have unconditional love for you. And that's what matters the most, is that your divine counterpart is going to come out of this energy back in, riding in with some news that he's going to present to you. But he's going to become your best friend and he's going to be loyal to you. All right. That does come to the conclusion of this reading, you guys. I am going to go ahead and end it here. I think that I've done all the reading that needs to be done on this live feed. Thank you guys, all 45 of you, for hanging on and hanging in there with me. I so love and appreciate you all. And I just want to double check just to make sure that I got everyone out the queue um, for readings. Because once I get started with my life outside of YouTube, I want to continue to live it and not have to interrupt it. Um, so I'm logging in. Yes. All right. So Eliana was the last person that sent money for the 5 card pool. You're certainly welcome. All right, you guys. Next time, hopefully, I'll be able to be on tomorrow and I'll be able to do the zodiac signs. Okay. I didn't get a chance to do it today because there's 4 zodiac elements and I'm going to group them in like I always do so I can just get all the signs done on one reading for each element. So tomorrow I'll be starting with the water signs. All right. You guys, namaste.